You think Canada's bad with radical terrorism and extremism in our mosque? Well, it's nothing like that of the UK. There are actually more UK Muslims fighting with the Islamic State terrorist group than are fighting in the British military. It's incredible. And today the UK Home Secretary, Theresa May, announced a new campaign against Islamic extremism. Here, take a listen to this.
Islam is entirely compatible with British values and our national way of life, while Islamist extremism is not, and we must be uncompromising in our response to it. Because where extremism takes root, the consequences are clear. Women's rights are eroded. There is discrimination on the basis of race and sexuality. There is no longer access to the labour market, to the law, or to wider society. Communities become segregated and cut off from one another. Intolerance, hatred and bigotry become normalised.
What I like there is she used the word Islam and Islamism. She said something which is obviously true. It is okay to be a Muslim in Britain. It is compatible. They are reconcilable. But radical Islam, political Islam, the jihad, Sharia law, that just is not compatible. Here is her warning of what she's going to do about it.
We will need to develop a far better understanding of the threat we face from extremism. We will need to promote more assertively our values, the benefits of living in Britain, and the rights and responsibilities of living in a pluralistic society. To those who choose consciously to reject our values and the basic principles of our society, the message is equally clear. The game is up. We will no longer tolerate your behaviour. We will expose your hateful beliefs for what they are. Where you seek to spread hate, we will disrupt you. Where you break the law, we will prosecute you. Where you seek to divide us, we will stand united, and together we will defeat you.
All right, that sounds good as a speech goes, but we'll see how it works in action. There are a great many radical Muslim leaders, including Anjem Choudary, who basically call people to join the jihad. Does the UK have the guts to take that on? I don't know. They are so much further down the line than we are. As I mentioned, huge numbers of British citizens go to the Islamic State to commit terrorism. And as a voting bloc, there are some cities, that Birmingham as an example, where up to 40 or 50% of the population are Muslim. Will the electorate allow this to happen? Or is the tide just gone too far? We'll see. It's a reminder that if we don't deal with prickly issues like the separation of mosque and state, the equality of men and women, tackling the face mask called the niqab, if we don't deal with those issues now, it's only going to get tougher in the future. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.